Now, the third part of our presentation on puberty is how to help our children go through puberty successfully. How can we do it? So that they will be valuable members of the society, where all these terrible people we are having would not be. Is it possible? It's possible with TFA Talking Point. It is possible with you. If you follow this video right to the end and also subscribe to this video, share it. One day, God will answer our prayer if we take our responsibility serious, and the terrible people we are afraid of will disappear in our society, because they are all coming from our individual's family. So this is TFA Talking Point. And the first point we came out with is that we provide consistent, loving discipline at home. The first day, the day you put to birth a child, on that day, start providing consistent and loving discipline at home. That very day. You have to read a lot concerning discipline. The second point is create a healthy communication forum. Create a healthy communication forum at home. If there is healthy communication, your child will keep talking to you about any changes. Physical changes, emotional changes, psychological changes, mental changes, sexual changes. The child will feel free to come to you. Make sure your child or children know you are there for them at any time. To talk about any issue. You are ready to answer their question, no matter the question. That will help. Encourage your children to take on new challenges. I keep on telling parents that it is at the age of puberty that you can identify the talent and the gift of your child. It is at the age of puberty, because this is a period where they have a lot of energy and they are trying by themselves to identify themselves, to create an identity, to be known for something. And the best that usually comes and manifests is their talent. So you have to focus on at this period to identify their talent. Encourage them. This will help you to expose a lot of things. Struggle by all possible means to know the vision and the dream of your child. It will help a lot. Let your children know that the success of their own success depends on them fully, not on you. You are just there to support them. And this will help a lot. This will help a lot if we all put our hands together as parents in order to fight this immorality in our society. It will help a lot. Help your children achieve their vision. Be with them. That is what I keep on encouraging parents, that they should struggle by all possible means with the help of social media to create content, to be doing something on social media, something meaningful, something that is morally okay with their children, whether the child is 1 year or the child is 2 years. Start something with, so that the child should focus on something, so that he will not be distracted with activities around, or will appear anybody will not pressurize or influence that child. Start something with them. Anything that they can do, even if it's dancing, even if it is just reading Bible verses, even if it is just reading their book. Maybe each day they come out, you say we have to create content concerning what the teacher taught you today in school. And then you go to the child will say, this is what you are doing their homework together and you are creating content. And then it's going on social media. You are showing to them how people are responding to that. It will help them. Talk to your child about ways to manage and handle feeling, doubt, fear, and worry. Start talking to them. Don't wait. I keep on saying that, don't wait and say when the child will be at this age before I start talking. No. 1 year, whether the child is hearing or is not hearing, keep on talking those things too. Make a lifestyle at home, a system at home, that you keep on talking about it. Each time you sit with, make sure that you make the child to know that you are the best and the first person for him or for her. That child, that one should sit in the brain. No one day should the child sit and say and believe that you have been deceiving, you have been blocking him or her. Isolation should be avoided. Struggle by opposite moment to avoid isolating the child. Always be with that child. Sending your child to a dormitory school is one of the issues that I am against, totally against. If you discover that many children that usually go to puberty, to a dormitory school, that is where they experience their puberty, in the absence of their parent and in the presence of terrible friends from different homes. And then if you look critically, you discover that children who usually leave home to dormitory school, to schools, are different from children who usually go through dormitory school. I keep on saying that if your child must go to dormitory school, it should go to that dormitory school after puberty. But from 0 to 18, that child should be at home with you. No puberty school, no dormitory school. The child should be at home with you. This is something I keep on holding on to. When I was teaching, I keep on telling parents, don't try by any means to send the child to a dormitory school. I deny it. Dormitory school, the child should go there when the child is already above puberty. Just imagine that the child is feeling sexually while you are not there. What will the other friends talk about it? They will encourage the child to do it. Just imagine that the child is feeling to destroy something, is feeling so powerful, so angry concerning something. And at that age, who are those beside? Friends, maybe negative friends. And what would they do? They will encourage the child to do something terrible. So sending a child to a dormitory school is no to me, except the child is already above puberty age or experienced it already. Find ways to spend time together. Spending a precious time with a child at puberty every day is very important. It's very important. Be his or her best friend at all time. This should be there. You should be the first person your child experiencing puberty with, thinking of when loneliness or anxiousness. The meaning that you should be the first person that the child should, any problem that the child is involved in, you should be the first person the child will share with. They will help them a lot. Because I don't believe that there is any parent out there who is so wicked to an extent that he or she will prefer the child to be the terrible person in the society. Allow your child to ask questions and provide him with answer. Allow your child to ask any kind of question they want to ask and struggle by all possible means to give the honest answer. And the only thing, one thing I keep on telling people is that when a child comes to you and asks a question, the child wants to know. First thing you have to do, don't give the child answer immediately. First, ask the child to give his or her own proposal concerning that particular issue. And when the child will table it before you, then you now correct it and put the right one. Don't give an answer without knowing what the child is having already. Because before asking that question, he or she is already having his own or her own ways of going about it. So first of all, get his own way concerning that particular issue before giving your own. So do not just jump into answering question and answer, as you will be pushing them. Because if the answer is not convenient to what they have, they will go for what they have. But if you know what they have, you will know how to balance your own answer to sweep and to avoid it, to stop them from taking a wrong decision. Always listen to them. Children want to know that you are there for them. You are hearing them and you are interested in what they are saying. Keep the conversation going. It shouldn't be a one-time conversation. You should always check in to see if they still remember important lesson taught during their last conversation. Meaning it should be a routine at home. That every day you return back home, they know that this is the first thing. They have to present themselves to you, give report of what happened in a lovely manner that you can even create content with and put on social media for others to learn, and you will be making money out of it. And the children also will be excited. Limit focus on physical appearance of your children. Instead, focus on their achievement and positive attitude. Help your child to choose activities based on his or her ability and praise them for their effort. Positive behavior. Be mindful of the negative comment you make about your own appearance or their own appearance. Their own appearance and your own appearance. And their love life and your own love life. As a parent, when you have a child, that very day, know that you have a responsibility. And some of your rights might be taken away. This is something you have to know. If you are the kind that usually do all kind of immorality at home, immediately you put to birth. Create a limit. Children learn from what they are seeing more than what they are hearing. So do not say it is my private life. You go home, you return back home drunk, you are smoking, you are stealing, you are doing terrible things, and say it is my private life. It does not concern that child. We give birth to children, we don't give birth to their heart. These are stupid questions that parents usually put in place, and you have to stop. Share your own experience with your child. Share your own lifestyle with your child. Open up with. Do not be a parent who is ashamed to say some things about himself or herself to the child. If you are ashamed of anything that you cannot tell your child, this is what you are doing, meaning what you are doing is not good, and you have to stop. Keep away anger, shouting, and provocation. Children at puberty hate this with passion. They hate provocation. If you provoke them, they will kill you. They will do terrible things. They will do things that you yourself will cry. Because they are good in that. They have the energy. So you have to keep away all this. You have to keep them away. Train your child in the fear of God. This is one of it. Proverbs chapter 3 verse 1 to 5 says, my child, never forget the things I have taught you. Store my command in your heart. What have you been teaching your child? If you do this, you will live many years and your life will be satisfied. Never let loyalty and kindness leave you. This is a lesson from the Bible. And then you have to hold on to. God will help us. God will see us through. God will direct us. Many parents now presently are crying because of the kind of children they have. But the Bible says children are blessed. Why are you crying? Why are you asking why? In Africa, many hold on to that. Maybe it is because somebody have done this, somebody have done that. Nobody have done anything. Examine yourself to see whether you are a parent, whether you took your responsibility serious, whether you started the training your children when they were zero to when to now, and what kind of lesson were you giving them? Was it all about providing for them and avoiding their life, avoiding them, not being there for them? It is time we change our mentality. We know we are working, and children also. If we are working Monday to Friday, the children are going to school Monday to Friday. And you people are coming, maybe the time different might be 1 hour. Terrible thing can happen during this 1 hour. What are they doing during that 1 hour before you will return back home? Are things that you have to take into consideration if we want a better society and a better children.